The day of all days is here to hunt big whitetails, the storied Halloween day. You know, you hear people talk all the time, if there's one day you want to be in the woods hunting whitetails, it's Halloween. That's the one day a year that rarely do we ever miss a chance to sit in a stand. And today's no different. We're getting ready to head out. The wind is not exactly where I want it to be, so I'm actually going to end up changing my game plan at the last minute, and instead of going back up towards the spine, I'm headed to a different stand. It's windy. I want to get down in the bottom. I want to get out of the wind. I know that all of the does I've been seeing have been on cut corn. The bucks have been chasing them around the cut corn. They've been coming and going from cut corn, so that's what I want to do. I want to get down low, get out of the wind, and get on a cut corn field. Halloween day is an unbelievable day to hunt big whitetails.
I decided to get down in this bottom. We've got pretty much not a lot of wind down here compared to up top. That's kind of why I wanted to get tucked down in. But rattling's been working really well lately, so I'm going to grab the antlers, smack them together here right off the bat, see if we can't create a little attention.
When I first looked behind me over in that cornfield, we could see that doe making her way across the top, and it wasn't until a couple of seconds after that that I actually noticed the buck. He was kind of back behind her, probably 50, 60 yards. He wasn't right on her tail, but he was definitely following her.
Well, you know, it was on here in Iowa a couple of days ago. There's no question about it. Casey dropped a big buck. Right now, though, nothing's working. I'm trying everything. I got the grunt, I got the rattle, I got the bleat, I got everything I'm thinking of. I got transition phases, food, I got it all. I just cannot figure out what is going on. It's just that down time. It's that time where those big bucks start pinning those does down and they're not moving. I don't know. It's just not working out for me. Maybe it's better luck for Casey in Kansas.
The minute those deer crossed that creek bottom, I hit the antlers together, and to my surprise, I didn't turn the buck, I turned the doe, almost as if she was trying to get rid of him. She was on her way heading off to the east. She stopped, turned, and made a dead run right at us. The closer she got, the more confident that I started to feel that this buck was going to come right into shooting range.
So when I climb in the stand on Halloween night, I decide I'm going to send Casey a text, good luck tonight. He sends me a text right back that says, big buck working. So I'm a little bit on edge because I don't know if he's got a big buck on the way in or what's happening. And about 45 minutes later, I got nothing back. I'm starting to panic a little bit. I don't know how it's going for him over there.
Sitting there in the stand with one hand up like this on the bow, I've got my release hand already strapped on the string, and I'm just waiting and waiting and waiting for this deer to step out. He only had to cover about 150 yards, and he is taking his sweet time. As he stepped out into that field, I knew it was game time.
The Vanquish just smoked a giant drop tine buck in Iowa.
Vanquish, extend your range.
As he's making his way out into that cornfield, it's game on.
Drilled him, baby. Drilled him. That's a big deer. That is a big Kansas buck, and I nailed him. Whew, Halloween. Oh, man. Oh, man, I am shaking like a leaf. That one right there is for my son, Ryder. Yes. I've been away from home for 14 days, and I got a 7-week-old baby at home. That's what it's about right there, man. That's why I'm here.
What a shot. After that rage pounded right through him, I saw the arrow fall out the backside. I knew I had a complete pass through. I figured that deer wasn't going very far. Now it's time to get down and get our hands on him.
Hey, here's my arrow. Oh, yeah. Absolutely covered in blood. There he is, baby. He's right there. He's laying right there. Good spot, dude. He cut up off the edge of his corn. He came in right here. He didn't go 180, 200 yards. Maybe. Look at this deer. Oh my gosh. Look at this deer. Holy cow. Look at this buck right here. That's what Kansas is all about. Oh man, what an amazing deer. Just the way it happened. It's Halloween, October 31st. I mean, the bucks are just starting to get into the rut. They're starting to chase does. I couldn't have asked for a better hunt than this one.
Well, my hunt's winding down. Nothing really working out for me. Shocker. And I get the text. Big buck on the ground. Really? Another big buck on the ground in 48 hours? Ugh, I gotta see what this thing is.
Yep, later. All right, Casey smacked the big one in Kansas. Got the 170 on the ground. Now it's my turn. I'm headed there right now. We're gonna go back, pack our gear, throw it in the truck. 2 hours south. We're headed to Locked Outfitters. We're gonna go see Kreider, Casey, and the big deer. Let's go.
Once I got all my bags packed, I'm looking at about an hour and a half to 2 hour drive down to Kreider's place, Locked Outfitters. I needed to go see this thing. So we get there it is in the garage, and it was just so cool to see Casey over top of that big buck, knowing that that last 48 hours was just incredible for him, knocking down those large bucks and just being able to hear the stories. And then even better, we go inside, we sit down, we're all going to watch the footage for the first time together, and it was just awesome to see his reaction and how it was. And finally, BCQ strikes with a 186-inch deer, and he literally just pumped him right in the wheelhouse.
You know, every whitetail hunter sits back and dreams of days like this in the field when everything just comes together and it all works out. Now, it doesn't happen that way very often, but when it does, it sure is nice. It kind of reminds you of why we do this. We do it because we get out into the wild. We enjoy chasing whitetails. They present an awesome challenge, and there's nothing like bow hunting.
Take me down to Mississippi, wash my hands in muddy water, cleanse my soul, preacher man, save me from this spell I'm under. Burn the beans in the kitchen, soul on the crossroads, baby. Can I make it to the Holy Grail? With bloodstained hands and rusty nails. Can I make it to the Holy Grail? With bloodstained hands and rusty nails.